whether written, spoken, or sung. Anxiety in a high school setting, theatrically, yikes. It hit different. It just didn't hit, in my opinion. Sorry. Today, we are going to be discussing the latest film directed by Steven Chbosky, and that is the musical drama Dear Evan Hansen. Welcome back to another great episode of MANN Cinema Reviews. As always, I'm your lovely host, Peter Mann. What's up, y'all? Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and for an added bonus, go ahead and hit the notification bell. You know what it do to notify you of a new review posted. Thank you for choosing MANN Cinema Reviews. Anxiety-filled Evan Hansen, played by Platt, feels isolated in high school, longing for someone that understands him and feeling a sense of belonging in this raging age of social media. Evan sets in motion his journey of self-discovery. Urged by his mother, as well as suggested by his doctor, Evan writes a letter as a writing exercise. However, it falls in the hands of a grieving family whose son has just taken his own life. Yeah, we're dealing with the heavy today. This is a film based on a book, which was turned into a musical Broadway back in 2016 that won 6 Tony Awards, including Best Actor in a Leading Role by Platt, yes, who originated the role back in 2016. He is the only one to reprise his role in the film adaptation in 2021. Again, this is directed by Steven Chbosky, best known for being a novelist, writing the coming-of-age story, The Perks of Being a Wallflower. He goes on to be a screenplay writer and a director. He adapted The Perks of Being a Wallflower, which was a great film. He goes on to direct a film called Wonder a couple years ago, which I really liked. And he is directing this film. He's at the helm. People who are big fans of the musical Broadway should like this film, and that is what its biggest asset and has going for itself. These songs are written by those that created the songs for La La Land. This is dealing with high school anxiety, depression, mental health issues. It's tackling a lot, and that's what I commend it for. It's also got a great supporting cast here. I mean, we got Kaitlyn, Colton, Ryan, Amanda Stenberg, Nick, Dodani, Amy Adams, and Julianne Moore, just to name a few. Again, these are actors that are giving it their all, and Platt is just very emotive, especially with his eyes. I mean, he got bulging eyes. This guy goes for the jugular. He definitely has the talents of singing and acting. He's gotten this part down pat. I mean, down to a science. So again, commendable. But again, this is a 137-minute film adaptation to a Broadway musical. And I think the Broadway musical is where it's in its pocket. It's where it's in its element. I think that's where the audience enjoys it the most. Theatrically, however, I'm going to get into the setbacks, the weaknesses of this film. And that's just the film itself. Again, being a fan of Steven Chbosky, finding Perks of Being a Wallflower back when I was in college, my then girlfriend, who's now my wife, suggested me reading that, and I fell in love with it. So it was great to see him adapt that to film. And again, he's, a very creative director that has his strengths in young adult themes. And again, this should be a home run, and it's not. It's very uninteresting in its direction. I found the source material to be very awkward, and maybe that's just theatrically. Maybe it just explodes on stage. And maybe that's where it should have stayed, because I was just waiting the entire time for it to end. And that's something that I don't want to do when I go to the movies. Again, I like all the actors, Amy Adams, Julianne Moore, they get to experiment a little bit. Their acting is not what I have a problem with, it's their singing, and it just doesn't hit. Ben Platt, who originated the role, a lot of flack is his age. I mean, this guy played a college student a decade ago in Pitch Perfect, and now we are to believe he is a 17-year-old in this 2021 film adaptation. Yeah, when you got the close-up, the widow's peak really starts setting in, and he's got a lot of big close-ups. Again, that's out of his hands. This guy is a capable actor, a singer, just all-out performer. Not taking away anything from Ben Platt. I guess he was born to play this role, but theatrically, I just don't think it translates well. Outside of the commendable acting, there are a few key scenes that emotionally go for it, and I commend for it, but I just found this film very uninteresting, awkward. I just couldn't wait for it to end. With that, I just have to give it a very mediocre 2-star review. And that's actually being nice. I want to also say that I don't fault Ben Platt. Again, his age is out of his hands. I do catch some flack for him saying, I think he's kind of lashing out for all the people that are being haters on his age and why another actor in his role. There most definitely could be another actor that has the same amount of acting chops and vocal delivery. But Ben Platt is kind of playing it a diva, saying that this film couldn't be made without him. Sorry, Ben, your dad is also producer, so it couldn't have been made without your dad's help as well. Again, taking away nothing from you, Ben Platt, I didn't think that you were the problem of this film. I just think that the film itself was the problem with itself. Thank you for choosing MANN Cinema Reviews. I hope we got through this. Don't at me. If you like this film, great. If you didn't like it, well, me too. Thank you very much for choosing MANN Cinema Reviews, and we'll see you on the next one.